Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Rima and I'm back with another guidance session. This is going to be a coffee cup reading for the month of March 2023 for anyone who has sun, moon or rising in the sign of Scorpio, or if you're a cross watcher and you're watching on behalf of someone who's dear to your heart and they are Scorpio. I wanted to thank you all for supporting my channel. Those of you who have reached out for private reading, thank you so much. Thanks for your patience. And those of you who have been with me for a long time and have you've supported me all the way, thank you. I really appreciate that. If you're new to this channel, hello and welcome. I'm very happy that you selected this video. And if you like the kind of work that I do, please go ahead and subscribe. And also, there are more videos on the playlist that you can watch whenever you feel like to. They're organized based on the zodiac signs, and there's some that are timeless, and you can watch them whenever you feel like you want to get some messages. I apologize for my disturbing voice. I hope it doesn't bother you. And with that, I'm going to start the reading. Let's see what kind of messages we are going to hear for Scorpio. What is coming up in March for Scorpio? Not too much. You're starting something, some um, grounding. I don't know. You're trying to clean. Maybe some of you are doing some spring cleaning, trying to get things organized. At the moment, things are going slow, probably for some of you, or it's very relaxed and calm. February hasn't been a month that was a lot of challenges for you. I think things are working better for you in 2023 in general than the last years, which was maybe difficult for most of you Scorpions. Well, I see a victory. Some of you are celebrating something which is very important for you. A victory again, a winning situation, which is actually very, very great. Maybe you get to see some friends. Some people are going to be in unity with you. I mean, they will be in your side. For some of you, you will start to um, maybe even guide people more. Like maybe you have a role that you start to guide people. Maybe some of you are like a coach in a sport team or something like that. There is um, something in the society that you're even doing, and or maybe you have been doing, and there is some success coming into that, which the team, the group is feeling very ambitious about, and it's a very good news for the team or for your group or your for family. um, there might be some talks about custody of the child. Um, I see for some people, for some of you, some people might start to have a face to face argue with you and basically not confront you, but say something in your face, and that might be um, you might need to be calm and require more information before you can respond to them or even take their um, points, because you might take this personally. So before you do that, try to calm down. Again, it depends what situation you are dealing with. But if it happens in the workplace, try to give it some time. Don't jump into conclusions. Um, the other scenario that I see is that someone can come to you to not confess, but to say something, and they might want you to keep it between you. So it's very important that you respect that and keep the, I don't want to say secret, but this thing, this topic that they're sharing with you, they really don't want anyone know. So you need to be respectful of their opinion and their trust, because I see that otherwise there will be a trust issue between you. It can be at your workplace, at your home, with your family, with your children, with your spouse. So I know that you're very good in that, Scorpio, keeping secrets and helping people, making decisions, and even they can talk to you and get even answers about their own feelings. Scorpio, you're very good. You could be a very good psychiatrist or therapist. You can help people. You can bring things out of their inner side that they don't even know. And many people, I think I have said that before. And this is one of the Scorpion's characteristics, that you can um, be a very good therapist, and people tend to come to you and talk to you, and through this discussion they can know even themselves better. That's really what I see. There might be an argument at the dinner table or a restaurant, specifically maybe children are even there. Someone might go to a restaurant and there might be a chaos with kids, either for yourself or you might see in a next in a neighbor table, the kids are just going crazy. There might be chaos in the restaurant. I see an incident in a restaurant. For some of you, you might face a situation that you can help someone who is a single mom with kids. You might see someone who's homeless or she's in need of money or help, and she has maybe 2 or 3 young kids, and that's a great option if you can help them. Necessarily, you don't need to see them in the street. It's maybe sometimes you might hear about some people that they're living on the power like below the power line and you can help them. That's really helpful, and this is going to bring a lot of auspicious energy for you. Someone is playing basketball or your children are. I see a mom who takes kids for sport or for after school classes, sport classes, and you're patiently waiting for them to finish the activity. I see a lot of family energy, like spending time with family. There's a beautiful signature for some of you. I see letter F. There is some beautiful energy with maybe February started some kind of good vibes for you. Maybe things calm down, stayed still, things are improving from February. I see the world perfect. So things could be perfect, or maybe you are asking for things to be perfect, but slowly, slowly, things are getting close to be perfect. I see number 4. There can be 4 new messages for or maybe in 4 months, you will receive a very important message. Um, Specifically, if you are born in the year of monkey, that could be something that you will experience. This message could be specifically for you. Um, or there are 4 people that are going to help you. I see number 4 as a supporting hand for you, specifically if you are born in the year of monkey. Someone is telling you, some of you, that the ball is now in your hand. The ball is in your ground. You have to take action. Some of you are reflecting on that. You need to make a decision, and it could be about children, maybe about the school where you want them to go to school. If you want to homeschool them, you want them to stay with you. Anything about children is in your focus. Some of you, again, I see that you might be a mom who's deciding or thinking about going back to work, and you're considering um, options. I definitely see basketball. Be careful with your headaches. Some of you might have a lot of headaches this month. It could be because of some allergies, some um, sleepless nights. If you work in a cleaning shop, I mean laundry cleaning shop, it you might have a busy season. I don't know, for some reason in some regions, maybe people tend to, I don't know. I see that this might be a busy season for you. Someone is giving you a flower, maybe even your child. They're giving you a flower, or they have painted a flower and they give it to you. I see a lot of energies with children. Um, you're trying to solve problems. There's something that you're trying to manage. And again, this is on your mind. There's something heavy on your mind that you are even you're imagining yourself in action. You're thinking about, yeah, I'll do that. I'll go there and I say this, and then I come and do this. You imagine yourself in action. You put too much energy on that thing that you're thinking how you would do it, but you actually don't do it anytime soon. You're just thinking about it, putting your energy and going through different scenarios, but you don't take any action. And as I said, I see that they say the ball is now in your hand. You have to make the next move. You know that, and well, you have to do that. Think sometime. Maybe if you need to more reflect on that, do that, and then talk to people who can help you. Definitely, every head has a new idea, and it can be helpful. I see a river for you. It can be income or the flow of happiness and joy. If you are sick or you have been sick or someone has been not feeling well around you, I see healing for them. Definitely, if you come across a river by any chance, sit and take a moment and try to meditate, try to take a moment and, I don't know, reflect. The river has a lot of, um, I don't know, it comes to my mind, a very big river with a lot of water, um, just flowing, flowing, very beautiful. If you happen to see that river, um, keep in mind that you can just meditate and connect with the energy of, um, specifically if you have Mars in Scorpio, this can be very much resonating with you. Um, Someone is really doing some sports, like arm, shoulder. I see your arms are up. Some of you are trying to get ready for a challenge, for a sport competition. Maybe you're trying to get ready for a big exam or for something that you have to raise your hand and say, I'm here. But again, I see that you might be showing your face or be present in the public. I don't know if there is a protest, demonstration, or I don't know, something that people have people present in the streets, and of course they're demonstrating or um, something like that. You might be feeling that you want to be active, you want to yell, and you want to, how can I say, you want to present your ideas, you want to yell what is in your heart. You really want to communicate that. Some of it could be, I don't know, a government thing that you want to oppose or say what is on your mind. You want to go after your rights. And it can be something that I definitely see that. Or maybe energetically, you feel like that your rights have been neglected, and there's this energy and this spirit inside you that is asking you to do something, act upon it, go out and say something, raise your hand, say something. This is coming. I see pears. Maybe some of you are eating pears, or pears, very good. Maybe for your health, or maybe you find some new recipes with pear. I see a beautiful dinner table is set with bread, pear, fresh baked bread, very beautiful. And maybe you go to a hotel or to somewhere as a guest, or maybe at home. I don't know. You prepare a very nice breakfast, I can say, or maybe it can be another meal, but I see it as a breakfast. Very nice, very good smell. Maybe you spend some time for cooking, and maybe you're trying new and different recipes, maybe awkward recipes as well. Someone is swimming and giving you, I see someone is coming with the flow of water. Maybe it's a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I hand you something, some kind of knowledge, some kind of information for you. It's like some people that do marathon, and the first person comes and gives the baton to the second person, and that person now starts running. You're waiting, some of you, for that, for the first person to come and give you that um, go ahead, that permission to continue to follow. um, it happens very soon. Again, I see number 4, so maybe 4 days or maximum 4 weeks. You're going to hear that knock on your door, that ring on your cell phone, that ping in your email is going to happen, and you will get that go ahead, yes, answer is coming. Um, you might be a little bit frustrated because it took longer than you thought, but it's coming. Three source of income I see is coming, bags of money. You can save money if you want. It's very easy for some of you. If you lower your expenses, you can find ways to save some money. Someone is very much dedicated to their work. They're working every like 24 hours, or I don't know, either they're working 24/7 or their mind is at work, even if they take time off or it's weekend, they're still that their thoughts is with the job. They're like, oh, I have to respond like this, I have to do this. Um, Actually, it's good in a way that it can take you up the ladder very quickly, but these exhaustion, you need to take some time. And again, I see this person who I'm envisioning here, even if they take time off and they close the laptop, they walk away, their mind is still there and they're still thinking about work and doing work. So be cautious. Be cautious about that and try to have work-life balance. Let's see what we have in your cup. Well, definitely, I see some tea time. Maybe you're taking some tea breaks or tea time, tea appointments or dates with someone. Maybe you go to a tea party. I see two beautiful women going dressed up and going to a formal event. It could be a tea club. I don't know. It could be something like that. You will be asked to go somewhere. You'll be invited to a beautiful ceremony event. I see mostly females all there, but again, and you need to dress up. I mean, this is beautiful. I someone is playing cello or playing guitar, which is nice. There might be a wedding, but I see that this wedding has some little bit of bitterness. I don't know what, maybe behind the scene in the wedding there has been um, some kind of uncomfortable scenario. Maybe there was a fight the night before the wedding or some kind of arguments, but I see that you're just a guest and you're not involved in that. You might not know what happened, but you might kind of feel about the atmosphere and attitude of people that something is not right. Because that's what I said. As I said, and there has been some unease behind the scene for this wedding. Even the bride might have been crying the night before or at the day of the wedding. But as I said, it's not for you. So you might just attend the wedding. Someone is pregnant. I see that you might go for an ultrasound and then you might find out that you're pregnant. There's some light that is going to be shed on a situation. You need to take action. If you want to know something, you can ask, you can find that information. I see hesitant in, I mean, the light is in your hand, you just need to switch it on and then you will have light on the situation shed and you can understand what you wanted to understand. But the thing is that some of you are not ready to hear that message, you're not ready to face that thing. Someone is very stubborn and they're trying to just stay on their what they've said. They're not trying to change their mind. That this might be a little bit hard and causing arguments, but I see that they're not going to change their mind. They're super stubborn. It could be at workplace or at home. Something that maybe you have asked your neighbor or your child not to do this or please do this, and they keep doing it, and they're not going to change. And you either have to forget about it or find a different path to follow because they're not going to change. And the more you try to say that in their face, the more it's going to get aggregated or the more it's going to be hard to manage. And it could be some anger that's going to be raised. So if you see that there's no progress with someone, just leave it. If you're on the phone and walking, specific on the wet floor, be careful, you might fall. Specifically, I see gentlemen running during the rush hour or lunch hour. You run to get a coffee or a bite, and you're just running and rushing, and you might fall. These gentlemen, I see them with glasses. Be careful not to break your phone or your glasses. Um, Someone is watching you on social media. It's a family member, maybe your mother, grandmother, aunt. They are quietly watching your activity, or somehow they have, I don't know, they're seeing what you do or which comments they're eager to know, or they're following you. Could be. There's definitely a baby. I see a fetus. Someone is definitely pregnant, or a new project is starting for you, which is a gift from the universe. This is a very valuable gift. It might be hard and difficult, but it brings a lot of prosperity for you. It might put you some of your activities down. You might be in dormant phase as a pregnant person or a busy person with lots of projects. You might not get to do everything you want or go everywhere you want. But after you are done with this, it's going life is going back to the normal, and you can do all the activities that you wanted to please you and do. You can aim, you can target everything, anything that you do. Someone is shopping at Target, or maybe you are, I don't know, somehow getting more interested at Target and you spend more time shopping there. Um, be careful about your knees. Someone has knee pain. It's the way you sit, or you maybe you squat. If you exercise, make sure that this is not hitting your knees because someone is running or doing squats that are um, hard on their knees. I see potatoes. You might buy a bag of potato which is rotten, or you might have bought a bag of potatoes, big bag of potatoes or onions, which is somewhere you forgot, maybe at your trunk, in the patio or somewhere that is going bad. So you need to use them, or maybe you forgot about them. Or maybe you buy this bag of potato and you forget at the cashier or at the store. It's going to waste, so make sure you use it before it's going bad. I see St. Patrick for some of you, you're celebrating a big St. Patrick's. Maybe you're somewhere that for the first time you're celebrating this big. And it's actually the real like celebration. Maybe some of you get invited somewhere with Irish people, which is like the real thing. It's the authentic celebration. You will have a lot of fun. Well, my dear Scorpio, that was the reading for month of March. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for your time, and as always, stay blessed.